The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. Shalom, 240 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp. Coming to you with another lesson. It's going to be in regard to recent news. All right. People are speculating certain things that are going on in the news. All right. Esau is bringing certain things to the forefront, and people are unaware of what the true matter of the situation is. But as the men of the Lord, we're here to tell you what's going on, man. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, fair use, fair use. This is for educational purposes only. Fair use. All right, this is from W7, and he has a video up. And as you can see, man, a lot of these videos are in regards to what? UFO files being released, right? And it says right here in this title, quote unquote, lizard-like creatures. Trump administration drops first batch of UFO files. Disclosure and deception by pastors. All right. Now, remember, we started out this lesson. The Lord will do nothing but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So there are men on the earth, right, commissioned by YAHAWASHI to understand exactly what's going on right now. So let's go ahead and play this clip.
All right, guys, we've got our first release here in terms of the UFO files from the Trump administration. You can see the mystery orb or object here in the frame. A bunch of these are shots of things that they never figured out, so to speak. And a lot of them are just like little shots like that. But this one right here is rather interesting. The shape, the detail, everything about it, you can just look at it. It looks pretty wild here. Doesn't look like the normal UFO. You can see a flash or something happening in the center there, and it's leaving maybe a heat signature as it's floating around. This has got to be the wildest looking one that I've seen thus far. Now, they say they're going to start releasing this stuff in batches. So like every other week or so, there's going to be more information. You've got Tim Burchett saying this right here is just the beginning. It's pretty much a drop in the bucket, that the holy crap part is still to come. So they're doing a slow rollout of disclosure, if you will, right now in front of everyone's face. This is the very beginning, as they're putting it, the very first phase. It's going to ramp up from here. So somewhere along the lines, we're going to see some pretty wild stuff. Now, remember, all these pastors were just pulled in and they were briefed and told all this stuff about what is about to happen. And some may spin this the way the government wants. Others are obviously not. I watched an interview last night of a guy that was in that meeting, and he believes in Jesus, believes in God. He believes that this whole thing is going to be turned to try to take away from that and try to discredit Jesus and all of that.
All right, so I'm gonna pause it right there for a quick second, all right, before we finish it off. So yeah, man, what you're seeing right there, all right, is video footage from, I guess, the U.S. government, all right, portraying these different anomalies in the skies, right? You get people talking about their aliens and, their, demonic forces, their lizard-like creatures and stuff like that. Look, man. All right, the true vehicles that are coming out of the heavens are the angels of YAHAWASHI. Now understand, Esau has deception mixed in with that. All right, he could have vehicles up there, all right, portraying them to be otherworldly. All right, we've talked about that in past lessons. All right, going into the deception. He could have, different things, such as Project Bluebeam going online. If you know about that, it's a whole deception in regards to a fake alien invasion. All right, but there are vehicles, there are sightings of real heavenly beings. Those are the angels, man. All right. And Esau is afraid. That's why they have all these different observation sites to observe the heavens, to see the different things that are going on in the heavens, man. They're afraid because this shows their demise. These are the angels that have always been here. And we see them all the time here at Great Millstone. All right. We see them above the camps when we're prophesying. And brothers have videos recording these different angels, man, that show up around us, man. It's all in the Bible, man. This is all in the Bible, man. And Dabu was talking about how they're pretty much priming these pastors, to have a script to come out and try to deceive the people out here, man. Look, man, come out of these fake ass Baptist churches, these Catholic churches. They don't have the answers. A lot of them have sold out to the government. They're going to tell you to go out there and take the RFID microchip. They're going to tell you to go in the wrong direction, man. It tells you if the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into the ditch. These blind pastors can't lead you to salvation. They can't lead you to YAHAWASHI. They don't even have the correct name of the Heavenly Father or His only begotten Son. So come out of these Christian churches, man. They're going to do nothing but confuse you and deceive you. Listen to the true prophets that the Lord has set up, man, to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Let's get that Jeremiah 3 real quick. Here we have it right here, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. You see that? The Lord has men set up in the earth to give His people the understanding and the knowledge of what's going on, man, according to the Bible. You understand? That's the prophets, starting with those of Great Millstone. All right, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. Everything that we're saying is coming to pass. Everything that we're telling you is true, man. But people look on the outward appearance and say, man, y'all ain't nobody. Y'all ain't nobody. They've always done this to the prophets, even in times of old. But we're telling you what's going down. We're telling you that these incidences of the celestial beings that you're witnessing are going to increase as time progresses. They're going to get more up close and personal as time goes on. We're telling you before it happens, man. All right. Remember this video when you start to see these angels, all right, appear. All right. But anyway, that's what they are. They're angels, man. All right. Before we continue in the video, let's bring this out real quick. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 2. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them, and the angels appearing in the heavens, that's part of the signs of heaven. And guess who's dismayed? Guess who's upset at it? Esau, Edom. All right, these other heathen nations who are also gearing up their space forces to try to fight the angels and the Lord YAHAWASHI when He returns. Because when YAHAWASHI returns, He's coming back with the host of heaven. The sky's going to be filled, all right, with those chariots, man, those vehicles of the angels. And YAHAWASHI is coming back on a huge so-called UFO. All right, this is how He's coming back, man. We telling you. The scriptures tell us, all right? But your pork chop eating ass pastor can't break it down to you the proper way, man. So call Allah YAHAWASHI for the true prophets, all right? Call Allah YAHAWASHI for sending down the Holy Spirit through, YAHAWASHI, giving us the ability to understand, all right? So we're not dismayed, man. We rejoice when we see the host of heaven. When we see the angels above us, man, when we're out and about. Just the other day, me and the brother were out, all right, here at GMS Denver. We were, in the city, and I remember we were walking, and I looked up, and I seen two chariots shining bright, going right over us, man, right above us where we were standing at. You understand? They were lighting up. So the angels are all around us, man, and they protect the elect. They're our protection, man. YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, has sent the celestial secret service to protect His elect, man. All right, we're surrounded by angels all day, every day. You just can't see them all the time. All right, and they're above us in the heavens too, watching over, man, observing and reporting back to the Lord, man. Hey, you believe it or not, man, but this is the truth. It's that ancient knowledge that's coming back unto us, man. It's always been this way. All right, but now they're appearing more and more. So we're not dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. Esau, he gets all bugged out every time you see a video of Esau recording a chariot. what do you see them saying? Oh man, what the fuck is that? They start tripping out, man, bugging out. What do we say? We say, hey, call Allah YAHAWASHI. All praise to YAHAWASHI. Because we know those are our celestial brethren. And when you get into it, man, they look like us, man. They're mightier than us, you know what I'm saying? Because they're in those perfect, celestial bodies, man. But they're our brothers. They look like so-called Negroes, all right? Latinos, Native Americans, man. Because we're the sons of the Most High. But anyway, let's continue on, man. All right, let's continue on with the video.
He's saying this is where people are going to have to stand strong in their faith. And I put a separate video out on the end time deception, the stage set for this announcement. I will say, though, one of the most interesting things that they told the pastors, and that this other guy said in the interview as well, it's come out of most of them's mouth, is that they confirmed lizard-looking entities. They were told this by these...
Well, let me stop right there. Let me pause it right there for a second. Now, understand, all right, you get this whole thing going on, with these people talking about reptilians and all this, man. You've probably heard about that online. I've been hearing about that stuff for years, man. Look, don't fall for that shit, man. All right, they're not reptilian creatures from another planet. All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall for Esau's deception. Esau always mixes in a little lie with the truth. He'll give you some of the truth, but then he'll put a whole bunch of deception in it, man. See what I'm saying? So, not lizards, walking around, cloaked lizards and shit, because that's what some of these people believe, man, believe it or not. It's one of those things that are circling around the Nephilim and all this weird shit, man. Okay, now the angels can come down, in a form of men, and really, they could take on any form, however the Lord sees fit. You understand? But this whole reptilian, Anunnaki shit that they be talking about, man, look, stay away from that, all right? Listen to the true prophets, okay?
Higher up agents that deal with the government, that, yes, indeed, lizard-looking creatures are involved. So make of it what you will. This is what they're saying right now, right at the gate.
And also, let me pause this as well, because I also have to mention that, look, man, demons are real as well, okay? And the Lord could have these different apparitions and demons appearing to these people in these last days more and more. We're going to be seeing the spiritual realm merge with the physical, man. That's what's going on right now. The veil is becoming thinner and thinner as time progresses. That's why we're going to be seeing miracles take place. The Lord, allowing divine intervention to take place. The Lord is, he's doing a great work in the earth, man. All right. And yeah, those demonic forces are real, man. It's going to be, it's probably going to get to the point where you might have demons actually manifesting in these wicked people's houses and dragging them out, man, and tormenting them. Yeah, man, the spiritual realm is very real. So some of these demonic looking things that people are talking about might be demons manifesting around their ass. This is why you must cleave unto YAHAWASHI, because he keeps these demonic forces away from us, man. All right? You understand? But those of you that are without that protection from the Almighty, that hedge of protection, hey, you're going to be subject to all type of different demonic attacks in the days that are coming. See, it's not a game, man. This ministry of ours is not a fucking game. It's real. The Bible is real, man. The angels are real. All right? The demons are real, and they're all controlled by YAHAWASHI. All right? Continue on.
Telling you, everything with the fallen, they've been here the entire time, and it looks like big moves are about to go down. Don't forget, Steven Spielberg's about to drop this movie. What's it going to be like? Are they going to have tears sitting in the freaking audience in theaters across America, like staring at people? Like, is it going to be one of these eerie moments? Because the timing, I mean, it's crazy. And you got to think that Spielberg's going to have something tied into this. I'll continue to update as I get more, but this is the first batch. Join me for Underground World News Live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right, so yeah, there you go, man. The man that's doing this video right here, Dabu7, all right, he's a so-called Christian, and he doesn't really know exactly what's going on, man. All right, just like a lot of these people out here, they don't know what's going on. He's talking about the fallen angels. Look, man, they don't understand what that is. What that's talking about in the scriptures, man. The fallen angels is talking about the Israelites, man, because we're angels in bodies. You understand? We're the angels that fell from our godly estate, and that's why we're in captivity right now. That's what that's talking about. All right. So yeah, man, let's get a few more precepts, man. People are gonna start bugging out, man. They're gonna start losing their mind because they're not gonna understand what's going on, man. That's why this truth is so important to hold on to. Matter of fact, let's get a quick precept before we continue. All right, the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6 says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord YAHAWAH, bahasham, is his treasure." Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, as it tells you in the scriptures. All right. So those that fear the Lord are going to be endowed with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And it's going to keep us stable in the time we're coming into, when these things begin to increase, when prophecy begins to unfold more and more, things become more and more dramatic, when otherworldly situations begin to transpire, man. It's going to be exciting, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. And we're going to know why it's happening. We're going to know who's in control of it, man. We're going to know why and who is controlling these things, man. Everybody else, they're going to lose it, man. Their minds are going to break. You know what I'm saying? Because they've rejected knowledge, man. They've rejected the message of the prophets. They thought we were playing around. They thought it was a joke. Nah, man, the Lord set us up, man. And, you know, Aparatazah, Lord willing, he keep us unto the end and keep us in his wisdom and knowledge and understanding. All right? It's going to keep you stable in the time we're coming into. And I want to go into an account right here where an angel visited the wise men, all right, back in the time of Yahawashai's birth. All right. You know, and man, there's so many scriptures to talk about these so-called UFOs, man. Okay. I'm gonna start at verse 1, Luke chapter 2 and verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And it shows you that the Bible is a historical account, because it even speaks on worldly accounts, man. It's such as Caesar Augustus. All right, verse 2. And this taxing was first made when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David. So there you go. It shows you that Joseph was of the seed line of King David. All right. And that, you know, trickles down to Yahawashi. Now, verse 5, it says, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. All right. So her stomach was big, man. They went up to go pay their taxes, man. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, Yahawashi, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. So they were, you know, watching over their flock at nighttime, these shepherds in that same general area, right? And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord, Yahawah, shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. So what happened right there? A so-called UFO appeared, man. All right, and it probably, I'm sure it appeared with lights, bright light. All right, and they were afraid, man, because they were looking at something from another world, man. You see? Come on, man, it's in the scriptures. And the angel said unto them, you see, the angel said unto them, because these are intelligent beings, man. All right. Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. Right. For unto you, and all people really goes unto, you know, the Israelites. Okay. But even the heathen are going to benefit from Yahawashi coming back to rule the earth in righteousness. But the point is right here, verse 11, for unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Hamashiach, the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. So they were giving insight on the Lord being born via the angel. And suddenly there was the angel, Salakia. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising the Most High and saying, Glory be to the Most High in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. And it came to pass, as the angels were going away from them. Look, so there was multiple angels that showed up. All right, and we've seen that before too, man. We've seen the so-called UFOs just multiply in the sky. Okay? And it came to pass, as the angels were going away from them into heaven, what, they ascended back up into the heavens, man. Come on, man. It's right here. It's been here the whole time. All right? The shepherds said one to another, Let us now go even unto Bethlehem, and see this thing which is come to pass, which the Lord hath made known unto us. All right? And if you know the account in other parts of the scriptures, those shepherds, they saw the Lord's star in the sky. All right? What were they talking about? It was talking about a chariot, man. Sometimes they look like stars in the sky, but when they start moving and doing things, you know it's not a star. All right? So the Lord had a chariot that was above him, and they followed that star to YAHAWASHI. That was the angel guiding them, man. Look, they've always been here. They're not aliens. All right, here we have the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 17. You should know this one. This is a heavy hitter right here. All right. It says, The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord, YAHAWASHI, is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Look at that, man. Those are the chariots or the vehicles of the host of heaven, the angels, man. The armies of Israel. You see? There's many accounts, man, in the scriptures, man, such as Elisha and his servant. All right, when he called for the Lord to open up the eyes of his servant to see the angels that were all around them when their enemies came to rise up against them. Matter of fact, let's get that account. I got to bring it out since I mentioned it. So like it. All right, so here we have it, the book of 2 Kings, chapter 6. Let's go into it, man. I'm going to jump down to the point. All right, for time's sake. Okay, this is when, the king of Syria sent out armies to grab up Elisha. Okay. Let's see. Bear with me. All right, here it is right here. So verse 14, it says, Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots. These are actual horses and actual, chariots of metal and whatnot. All right. Chariots of men. That's what it's talking about. And a great host. And they came by night and compassed the city about. So this time about the, Syrian army was surrounding, our forefathers, Elisha, and then, his servant. And when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? Because they saw the army surrounding them. They're like, man, what we gonna do? All right. Well, that's what Elisha, that's what his servant said to Elisha. Now, verse 16, and he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Let me zoom in on that one. Because this is heavy right here, man. And we got to remember this. We got help from the heavens. We have the angels surrounding us at all times through our daily activities where we're going to work. You know what I'm saying? While you're sleeping, while you're with your children got angels around them, man. If they're of the elect, you understand? Okay? There's more that be with us than be with them. When Esau surrounds us with his armies, guess what? They're actually surrounded. You understand? All right? We're going to see in these last days, man. It's going to be made known. All right? Believe. Verse 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord, Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. Now, these chariots and horses is talking about the UFOs, man. The vehicles of the angels. All right. And a lot of times they appear as fire in the sky. And I've seen that form as well on a couple of different occasions. Me and the brothers out here at GMS Denver, we be out, and we look into the sky as we're congregating, with each other, conversing with each other. And we look in the sky and then we'll see like balls of fire, man, forming out of nowhere. All right. Seemingly out of nowhere. That's the angels coming from the other dimension, man, showing us that they're there. All right. That's YAHAWASHI showing us that he got us, man. So we don't have to fear Esau. We don't have to fear these devils, man. The Lord has given us the knowledge of what's really going on, and he's protecting us. Those that fear the Lord, man. All right. Check it out. All right. The book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. It says, the angel of the Lord, YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. There it is right there. The angels are encamping around about those that fear the Lord, YAHAWASHI. And guess what? They're going to deliver us in certain instances that we might find ourselves in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. There's accounts, in the scriptures where, the apostles were visited by angels, man, and freed them from prison. The apostle Peter being an example. All right. All right. Peter thought he was dreaming at first, but he realized that it actually happened. It was an angel that came and freed him from prison. It's going to be happening with us. Esau might have us locked up in one of these government facilities. Once they come and try to snatch us up, might have us on, in a maximum security goddamn prison, right? And then an angel appear and teleport us out of that mud, man. You might just have us be able to walk through the walls, man, and get out to give glory unto YAHAWASHI, man. This is the time that we're in. We're in the time of Acts 2.0, as we like to say, man. Because in the book of Acts, all type of different miracles were happening. The apostles were healing. All right. In the name of YAHAWASHI. All type of different things, man. We're coming into that time, man. But the point is that the angels are appearing. They're manifesting. And it's at the will of YAHAWASHI. Now understand that Esau going to try to fight YAHAWASHI and the angels when he returns. And we'll get into that. That's a whole nother lesson right there. You know what I'm saying? Going into that. But it's all prophecy. Everything that they're doing is all in the scriptures, man. You see? But I think that's it for this one, man. You know what I'm saying? Just want to do a quick lesson on that. Matter of fact, I got one more. We'll wrap it up with this. All right, here we have it right here. The book of Zechariah, chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 1. And it's 10:44 a.m. They call Allah YAHAWASHI 144. Lord willing, us men are of that number. All right. It says, then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. And that's how the prophet Zechariah described the so-called UFO, or the chariot of the angel that he saw flying above him. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And that was the measurements that they had back then. All right. So you can see it as a fairly smaller one, because they vary in size. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. You see? So this is a curse unto Esau, man. This is a curse to our enemies, man. The angels, man, the chariots. You see, they're a blessing unto us, but a curse for the wicked, man. And they go over the whole earth. They're in the oceans. They're in the remote mountain ranges. They're everywhere, man. Cities, the upper atmosphere, they're everywhere. Those are the eyes of the Lord, man. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahweh, YAHAWASHI of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right, now understand what's being said right here. All right, the Lord Yahweh YAHAWASHI is causing these angels to invade the house of the thief. And who is that? The thief is Esau. Where's his house at? Well, his main house is here in America, Babylon the Great. And that's no coincidence that there are the most sightings documented here in America. The most sightings of those so-called UFOs are documented here in America, Babylon the Great. Why? Because the angels are entering into the house of the thief. guess what? They finna get activated as well, man. Because right now they're just flying, doing different missions and whatnot, manipulating certain things in the earth. But they're finna become violent at some point to exact vengeance on Esau and his wicked ass kingdom. That's why these devils are afraid, man. All right, they're here for our defense and for their destruction. The Lord is finna allow these angels to get busy on Esau, man, and his militaries. There's accounts of that in the scriptures, man. One angel killed, what, 85,000 Assyrians in the ancient world? There's so many, man, look, people don't even read their Bible, man. They don't understand it if they do read it. We're here to tell you that this is very real. Okay? So, yeah, man, I just want to do a lesson on that. I saw that video and all these other videos of this disclosure coming out, you know what I'm saying, on these so-called UFOs. Esau gonna try to spit a narrative and tell you that it's aliens. They might have some fake, hologram shit in the sky, you know what I'm saying, to fool people, false news stories. But we're telling you what it is, man. All right, according to the scriptures, man, by the Holy Spirit of YAHAWASHI. So with that, I'm going to end this right here. I'm going to give all praise, all honor, all glory unto YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Wadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Basham Yahawashi. Oh, and real quick before I end it, those angels, those so-called UFOs, all right, those are the vehicles of our salvation. You understand? That's how we're going to be saved out of this thing. The Lord's elect, the men, women, and children who the Lord calls to be saved, are going to be taken up into the chariot, man, into the so-called UFO that YAHAWASHI is coming back on. Understand that as well. So I'm going to end it right there. Shalom to the elect. Shabbat Shalom.